Hello, everybody. Welcome to third grade. We are your child's third grade teachers for this year. My name is Miss Julie Noel.
I'm Miss Camille Doucette.
Miss Ashley Cradair.
And we are going to be sharing with you a presentation that will tell you a little bit about what third grade is all about, what we each teach, your child's schedule, contact information, and everything that your child needs to know in order to be prepared for third grade. So I'm going to share the presentation. All right, so welcome to third grade. My name is Mrs. Noel, and I teach science and social studies. My homeroom is section 3-1. This is my homeroom's daily class schedule. They will start off with science and social studies and then transition to math. And at the end of the day, they will have ELA with Miss Cradair.
I'm Miss Doucette. My homeroom section is 3-2, and I teach math. This is my homeroom's daily class schedule. So they will start with math. From math, they will go to Miss Cradair for ELA, and then at the end of the day, they'll go to science and social studies with Miss Noel.
My name is Miss Ashley Cradair. I teach reading, writing, English, and spelling, which make up all of ELA. I am section 3-3. This is my homeroom's daily class schedule. We will start off with ELA in the morning. They will transition to science and social studies with Mrs. Noel, and then they will end their day with math and with Miss Doucette.
This is our contact information. On it, you will see our email address, a Remind code for you to sign up for Remind. We strongly suggest that parents do sign up for Remind because this is pretty much the way that the easiest way for us to communicate with you for announcements, daily reminders, discipline, things like that. So please, if you can, sign up for Remind for all three of us. Also, it shows our conference times. Miss Doucette and I have a different time than Mrs. Cradair. So if you want to speak to all of us at one time, we would have to communicate and plan another time for that.
You could send a message through Remind. You could send an email, or you could send a letter with your child.
Yeah, this is during our students' PE times is also our conference times. After signing up for Remind, please send your first message to your child's homeroom teacher. In this message, please indicate parent name, child's first and last name, parent email address to help teachers connect parents with students so we know who belongs to who. We're also going to be sending home a hard copy of all of our contact information, including our Remind. So you can look for that whenever your child goes home on the first day of school.
These are our daily classroom supplies that your child will need to bring to school every day. They are used pretty much in every single class. Pencils, their pens, their crayons, their scissors, glue, those things should be in their pencil pouch at all time. Organization is very important in third grade, and in a timely manner, they need to find their supplies. So having all of those things in their little zipper bag, we call tool bags, would be easiest for them to find rather than just throwing it in their book sack at random. Their notebooks will be used. Homework agendas will be their little speckled notebooks. Every teacher will use that to write their homework in, as you are normally been accustomed to doing. Each teacher will have her textbooks and workbooks according to their subject every day in their book sack. To and from home, what is going to be new about third grade is our Lion Binder. Our Lion Binder is going to take the place of their traditional homework folder, which maybe before that they had a homework folder for reading and a homework folder for math, or maybe it was all together. This binder does connect all three classes together. There will be a folder for each teacher in each class. Students must make sure that the proper materials are in the proper folder. This will help them be organized in class. It will help you find things at home. The inside front cover of the binder will only be allowed to have school announcements. That means notes coming from the school to you at home. Grade report sheets will be in this front folder. If you want to send a parent written letter for a change in transportation or something like that, please put it inside the front cover of that binder. If you're sending money or expecting a receipt, it will be in that place. We ask that nothing else, not a coloring sheet, any kind of classroom worksheet should never be in the front of that binder to avoid clutter. The back cover is from miscellaneous stuff. Again, it would be something the teacher said that was allowed to be in the back of the binder, but should not be personal stuff like color sheets and things like that. One last thing about the binders, we ask that in third grade, sometimes we cover a unit at a time, which takes 2 to 3 weeks. So some of this material will stay in their folders for 2 to 3 weeks. We ask that parents do not clean out those folders. We will do our very best job to stay on top of cleaning those folders for them so they don't lose anything important, because they do need them for weeks at a time.
So on August 31st at 5 o'clock, we plan on having a third grade parent night where we will kind of get into more detail about each subject area and what to expect. We will send a remind closer to this meeting, this parent night, whenever it gets a little closer to the date.
The flyer that's going to go out to the first day of school to let you know that this parent night is coming is going to announce that. It's also going to have some things that you should expect to bring to that meeting, which is your child and their supplies, because it will be a visual display of everything that they are using so that you can see and y'all can be on the same page and all of us can be on the same page for communication. On that sheet also, if you have any questions, like you don't understand where something is located or your child has missed something and you're not sure, please write those questions down on that paper so we can address them and help you and help your child be successful.
Okay. So this concludes our presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us on our email, remind, anything like that. More information will be sent home with your child on the first day, so look in their binders. Third grade is the children really learn to become more independent. So please help your child stay organized, and that's pretty much it. We look forward to meeting you and your children, and we hope to have a great year. Thank you.